Welcome back, everybody. Well, if you're working out but not seeing results, or you want to work out but you don't know where to start, my next guest says it's important to tailor your weight loss program to your body type. So, how do you know the start? Well, here to explain is the author of the Hollywood Trainer Weight Loss Plan, and there's the book that she has out, and she has trained stars like Queen Latifah, Kimora Lee Simmons. Please welcome Jeanette Jenkins to the show. So, Jeanette, in this book, you talk about 3 different types of body types. And we're not talking about, you know, your typical apple, orange, pear, those types of things.
Yeah.
We're talking about other body types that really are kind of more specific.
Yeah, they're actually called soma types, and they were created by a physician and well-known therapist by the name of Sheldon. And so, you know, this is the science that goes behind it, and he studied personality types as well as different body types and characteristics for many, many years. So a lot of people remember this from Psych 101.
Right, I do. That's why I remember this. I was like, this reminds me of school, but these are good philosophies, starting with the ectomorph. I mean, these are people we see all the time. We just showed a picture of Giselle.
Yeah, and ectomorph, you. It's the body that most women are dying to have, is that model figure, exactly. And so an ectomorph is typically long and lean with not as much musculature, just long and lean. They're that typical model type figure. Exactly. Venus is a little bit of a meso-ecto mix, but she's definitely long and lean. And yeah, which leads us into, I guess, the mesomorph.
Yes, mesomorph, because her sister
is a mesomorph for sure, Serena, which is more muscular, athletic, gymnast type. Your Britney Spears, Janet Jackson, those are our mesomorphed body types, exactly.
So they're more
Serena,
muscular.
more muscular. The muscles tend to be a little shorter and dense. Yeah. And
then we have the endomorph.
Yeah, the endomorph is just a little bit more soft and round. And so endomorphs are people like Oprah, Sarah Ramirez, even Queen Latifah fits into the endomorph category. And so, I mean, the thing about body types, and what I address in the beginning of my book, is assessing the body type that you are, and doing a fitness assessment is so that you accept your genetics as who you are, and you can be a beautiful person in all 3 body types. But if you're an endomorph, you are not going to be an ectomorph.
Right.
So I could train as much as I want to try to look like you, but it's not going to happen. I'm going to be the best mesomorph I can be.
Right, and then there's certain ways you can be the best mesomorph, and that's what we're going to talk about in the next segment. But is there something that, you know, because you oftentimes see people who are maybe part of both, like maybe they're ectomorph on top,
meso-ecto,
or endo on the bottom. I mean, this is what I see, you know.
I mean, even I think from I can speak a lot on the Queen because I've worked with her for 4 or 5 years, but she definitely is a meso-endo mix. You know, she has an athletic background, she plays a lot of sports, she grew up playing basketball, and so she has that musculature, but she still is round. Naomi Campbell is a meso-ecto mix. You can see
I would have thought she was just all ecto because she's a supermodel.
I know, but when you see her, do you see those legs, girl?
I know,
Have you seen those legs
She's
on the
been
runway?
on our show.
Please.
On our show, she
is a meso-ecto mix for sure.
She's got some major. Her quads look like she's been playing soccer.
Pow, 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 pow. Can I have those legs? Like,
Seriously.
if she could sell those legs, I would buy them immediately.
She's like the David Beckham legs for the model world.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. She's got amazing legs. You're sticking with us, and we're going to try to get her legs when we come back.
Exactly.
Yes, please. I want mine now. Jeanette Jenkins, she's gotten stars like Queen Latifah, Kimora Lee Simmons, and football star Terrell Owens into shape.
Yeah, that's T.O. too.
He's in such amazing, and there's you with Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Now, we just covered 3 different types of body types, and you said she is an endomorph, mesomorph.
Meso-endo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mix. But we're going to talk about actually what we can do without equipment, without having you around, but also knowing these. So we said you're sitting on the couch or you're sitting in our audience. So Crystal and Christy, come on up here from our audience. You guys are going to exercise with us. You didn't know you were nervous, right?
Thank you so much.
Okay, so
This one's a booty blaster,
the
right?
booty blaster.
Yes, because that's probably number one on the list. You know, how can I lift my butt? So the classic #1 booty exercise is the reverse lunge, okay? So step your right leg back and you land on the ball of your foot. You slowly lower down. Now the butt that we're working is the left side. So you're gonna drive your weight through the left heel to stand back up and you squeeze your left buttocks. So step back, lower down.
You were just doing these with the queen.
And squeeze, yeah. The queen does booty blasters. But that's one of her favorite parts. She loves her booty, so hey. Bonus on the booty blaster.
This isn't good. What about our quads? Does this work out our quads
Well,
too?
lunges, if we transferred this to a stationary lunge where we weren't going up and down, but we stayed on the spot, then we would get the quad, the ends of the quads on both the front and the back leg.
Okay, because all those people who've written me that I have the ugliest knees in Houston, I'm not kidding, they've written this in, you have the ugliest knees in Houston. This is what I'm doing every day just for you.
Stationary lunges.
This, okay, I'm working my knees, My name ain't Whitney. Anyway, okay, so then what's
our core is always another area where people want to work. And so a great standing core exercise that you can do in between exercises actually, so you can still do it and keep your heart rate elevated, is called
Now you're
no
having us
crunch.
exercise in between exercises?
It's a circuit. I know when people exercise with me, they're always like, is it over yet? When can I leave? I know. So the same arm, the same leg, and you're gonna bring your elbow and your down to meet your knee. It's called a side oblique crunch. And then when we do this in a routine, we do it really fast. So you pull, you go a little faster.
Shape it up.
But
Totally. I have heels on. I can't do it very fast.
So you're squeezing, it's like lateral flexion of your side, exactly.
Okay.
And then another spot for your core is to sit on your buttocks.
Okay.
It's a boat, it's called a boat pose.
Ooh, did you hear those knees crack?
I love that. You pull your abs in tight and you just lean back, squeeze your stomach as tight as you can. Just breathe out and lift both feet up. And it's just an isometric contraction in your abdominals.
Oh, wow.
And come back up.
She could talk like a half an hour while she's doing that. We're like, oh goodness, girl, please.
And always I get, no matter what body type, women always want to work the back of their arms, you know? It's like, especially summertime. So planks, and sometimes a lot of women can't do push-ups because it's a lot of body weight. So this is an alternative to a push-up, it's just a plank. So you put your hands under your shoulders and you just hold your body weight up instead of going up and down. And so you would hold this for about 30 seconds.
So what do we do
roll
with
your
our
shoulders back? Yeah, they'll keep those hips up though, and keep your abs nice and tight. So the good thing about planks is not only are you working your arms, but you're also working your abs. So you keep holding that and you keep breathing.
And then you just...
Do you feel your arms working?
Then you take Jeanette, you make her walk the plank. Get that. This is, yes, your abs. I'm feeling this way more in my abs.
Watch it, don't let those hips
See
fall.
the hips. But the problem is they fall.
And we'll do one more for the back of the arms.
Okay, one more for the back of the arms.
Exactly. I want to make sure you're ready for those tank tops and those little summer dresses.
And you know, my mom always says that whole wave and you keep waving.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah, I understand.
The wave that never stops.
And all these exercises are in my book too. And so hands are right underneath your shoulders. Lift your hips up.
Does Kimora Lee like this one because she has the best arms ever?
Kimora, I call her Precious because
she is.
She's
Precious at a mere 6'2". She's like she's one of the tallest people I've ever stood next to.
So that's the back of the arms, and yeah, I definitely do these exercises with all the girls.
And you did that without a single bit of equipment, which is what we could just do at home. So we just did
no
5
excuses.
Yeah, no excuses. Right in front of at home, you should have been trying this. What are you all doing? What are you doing? Exactly.
Right. Yeah,
I'm looking out for her. Goodness gracious. So I'm going to keep doing these, and I want to thank you so much. And you brought books for everybody too, right?
Everybody gets a book.
And you have a website.
Yeah, my website is, if you want more information, thehollywoodtrainer.com. So you can email me all your little fitness questions, and I'll be sure to answer them. And we'll be working the back of the arms.
Yes, we'll be here for the rest of the show because we have a lot to work on with my knees and my arms. Thank you, ladies, our audience members, for participating. And obviously, you all can do this at home. Please go to break.
Yeah.